Come into a comfortable seated position. Support your hips under a blanket or a bolster. Get the spine tall. Close your eyes. And just become aware of your breath. Gradually start to expand the breath. Just creating a more full, more complete breath. Get the inhale and the exhale equal in length. So if you're breathing in for a count of 8, you breathe out for a count of 8. As the breath becomes more balanced, feel the mind becoming more quiet. As the mind becomes more quiet, just begin to contemplate the following phrase. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. My mind is empty. My body is like the vast expanse of sky. From here we'll move into Kapalabhati. This is a forceful exhale through the nose. The inhale is passive. You use the abdomen, quickly drawing the abdomen back to force the breath out through the nose. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. Kapalabhati. As you move the breath, feel the body becoming lighter. Feel yourself becoming more expansive. Exhale the breath. Take a deep breath in and let the breath out. We'll reopen the eyes and make our way onto our hands and knees. With the knees under the hips and the hands under the shoulders, as we inhale, we'll lift the heart, look slightly up. Exhale, drop back to the heels, letting the spine round and your head drop between your arms. Inhale up and exhale back. So keep going, beginning to follow your own breath And again, just expanding and lengthening the breath. Then inhale to fours, and this time as you exhale, tuck your toes, press into downward dog. Inhale back to fours. Exhale, sit to the heels in child's pose. Inhale, fours. Exhale, downward dog. This time we'll stay 2 breaths. Inhale, fours. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale to fours. And exhale, downward dog. This time, 4 breaths. Inhale to plank. So bring the body into a straight line. Back body is active. Feel your inner thighs lifting up. Your navel draws towards the back body. And even the back of the head is being drawn upward. On your next exhale, we'll lower onto the belly. You can lower the knees first if you like, and come down. And place the hands on the lower back, palms up. Just stack one hand on top of the other. And now as we inhale, we're going to lift the chest away from the floor and the right leg up. Exhale and lower. Turn your head to the left. Inhale, lift up, chest and left leg. Exhale, lower, head turning right. Inhale, lift, chest and right leg. Exhale, lower, head turns left. Inhale, lift, chest, left leg. Exhale, lower. Now inhale, lift the chest and both legs. Exhale, lower, leave the head in the center. Inhale, lift, chest and both legs, and this time we're going to stay. So use the breath as you expand the breath. Feel the chest expand. Perhaps the heart lifts a little higher. Draw the inner thighs a little closer together and up a little higher. One more inhale, and then exhale, lower. Place the hands back under your shoulders. Push up through fours and back into downward dog. Inhale back to fours. We're going to sit back in child's pose, but this time we're going to open the knees up wider so that as we sit back, we can sink down between the thighs closer to the floor. And keeping the upper body low, we're going to begin to walk the hands to the right. The right ribs are going to butt up against the right inner thigh, and you kind of curl around your right knee. It's starting to get a nice stretch in the left side body. Use the breath and start to breathe into the left side body. Feel how the left ribs expand open and the left side waist lengthens. And then walk the hands slowly back to center. Drop between the thighs, and then this time we'll walk the hands to the left. The left ribs will butt up against the left inner thigh, and you begin to curl around your left knee, opening the right side body. Then begin to use the breath, and as you inhale, pull the breath deeper into the right side. Feel your right ribs opening up. And then slowly we'll begin to walk back to the center. Slide the hands back, come back into all fours. Bring the knees back to hip distance apart. Inhale and then exhale back into downward dog. I'd walk the feet forward towards the hands, come into your forward bend. Soften or bend the knees as much as you need so that the upper body can lengthen. Crown of the head drops. Smooth, steady breath. And as we inhale, we're going to bend the knees, come onto the fingertips. So drop the hips so the thighs are just about parallel to the floor. And even draw back with the fingertips and lengthen off the waist, creating more space in the spine. Drop the inner thighs a little deeper. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, straighten the legs as much as you can, folding in towards the thighs. And we'll do that again. Inhale, drop the hips. Lengthen both sides of your waist. Even tuck the chin slightly and lengthen the back of your neck. Another deep breath in. Exhale, legs straighten as much as you can, folding inward. And one more. Inhale, drop the hips, lengthen. Inner thighs sink. One more deep breath in. And exhale, straighten the legs, fold in. And then inhale, drop to chair. Sweep the arms up. Stay on your exhale. Inhale, press up, straighten the legs. And exhale, release. Good. Step towards the top of your mat. Feet parallel, hip distance apart. Root through the four corners of each foot. Feel your arches lifting away from the floor. Soften the knees so the legs aren't locked, but you have a little softness in the knee. And feel the navel now lift out of the lower belly. Lift through the heart. Let your shoulders relax. And take the hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold forward, softening or bending the knees on the way down if you need. Inhale, step your left foot back to lunge. So we're going to lower the hips so the right thigh is about parallel to the floor. The left thigh is reaching back, and the back of your left knee is expanding upward. Good. Now you can leave the fingertips here, or as you inhale, you can bring the hands onto your right thigh or up overhead. One more inhale. And then exhale, lower the hands, step your right foot back to plank. Stay here on your inhale. Exhale slowly to the floor, lowering the knees if you need. Inhale, cobra, pull back with your palms, lift your heart. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward to lunge. Lower the hips, left thigh parallel to the floor. Right inner thigh reaching back. The back of the right knee expanding upward. Again, the fingertips can stay on the floor, or as you inhale, the hands can come onto your left knee or up overhead. One more inhale. And then exhale, step your right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, fingertips come to the floor, drop the hips. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold towards your thighs. Inhale, chair, arms sweep up. Stay on your exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. So we'll do that one more time. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward, soften or bend the knees. Inhale, step your right foot back to lunge. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, if you want, the arms can come up or onto that left knee. Exhale, lower, step the left foot back to plank. Stay here on the inhale. Exhale all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra, expand the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your right foot forward to lunge. Stay on your exhale. And then if you like, inhale the arms up or to the right knee. Exhale, lower the arms, step the left foot forward. Inhale to the fingertips, lower the hips. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold inward. Inhale, drop to chair, arms sweep up. And next inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. So just take a moment here, close the eyes. So come back to this intention of the mind being empty and the body like the vast expanse of sky. And we'll reopen the eyes. We'll step the left foot back and turn to the side. All right, so we're going to turn the right leg out 90 degrees so that the toes and the knee point towards the front of your mat. Pick up your left heel, kick it back a few inches so the left foot also angles in, and the hips will turn slightly to the right. The right leg is straight, but we don't want to lock the knee, so create just enough bend that you feel your quad firm. Take the arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, your hips will shift to the left. You're going to reach to the right. Pause here, and as you inhale, stretch out of the right waist a little bit more. And then exhale, bring the hand down to either the floor or you can use a block. The left arm is up. Both sides of the waist are lengthening. The collarbones are broad. Turn the left palm towards the front of your mat and then reach overhead, expanding the left side body. Begin to use the breath now to expand into the posture. So as you expand the breath, feel the body opening, feel the sides of the waist lengthening. And then inhale, take the left arm up again, place it on your left hip. We're going to bend the right knee and take the right hand a good 12 to 15 inches in front of the foot and a little over to the right. You can use a block here as well. Coming into half moon Ardha Chandrasana, we're going to lift the left leg. Start to open the hips so the hips begin to roll open and stack. And the left hand can stay on the hip, or we can take it vertically, reaching for the ceiling. A lot of power in the left leg, pushing out through the ball of the foot or the heel. And again, use the breath to expand into the posture. And feel those lines of energy reaching from the core of the body outward. And then soften the right knee, step the left foot back, we'll rise up. Release the arms, turn the feet parallel. And just pause for a breath. Maybe even notice a sense of being more expanded in the left side body, more open. We'll reopen the eyes and do the other side. So this time the left leg turns out 90 degrees so that the toes and the knees point to the back of the mat. Pick up the right heel, move it back a few inches so the right foot angles in, and your hips will turn slightly to your left. The left leg is straight, but again, we don't want to lock the knee, so create just that micro bend. And take the arms up. Inhale. As you exhale, the hips will shift to the right. You'll reach to the left. Pause here. And as you inhale, stretch off the left waist a little bit more, and then exhale the hand down. Fingertips on the floor or a block, or even on the left shin. The right arm is up. And feel the sides of the body lengthening, the chest expanding. And then turn your right palm towards the back of your mat. Reach overhead. Big opening on the right side body. Now, as you expand the breath, expand into the posture. Use the breath to create more opening, more length. And then inhale, take the right arm up, put the hand on the right hip. Bend the left knee. We'll take the left hand up 12 to 15 inches and a little over to the left. Again, use a block here if that's more comfortable. Then the right leg will lift. We'll begin to open the hips, stacking the right hip over the left. So the right hand can stay on the right hip, or you can reach the right arm vertically towards the ceiling. Good. Bend the left knee, we'll step back, rise up, release the arms, turn the feet parallel. Close the eyes, take a breath. Come back to the idea of the mind being empty and the body as expansive as the sky. And reopen the eyes. Let's inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward between the legs and bend the knees as much as you need on your way down. So have as much bend in your knee as you need to let the upper body get long and soft. To let the crown of the head drop. And then as you inhale, come up onto the fingertips, lift the heart, and really expand through the chest and the spine. As you exhale, drop forward, bringing the navel softly towards the back body. Do that again. Inhale, lift up, create a lot of space and opening. And then exhale, draw the navel in, folding forward. One more. Inhale, expand, maximum length in the spine. And exhale, fold. So now we stay, smooth out the breath. And then begin to walk your hands to the right, pivot the feet forward, and step back to downward dog. Inhale to all fours. We're going to come up onto the knees. So you may want to double or even triple the mat over, or even just slide a blanket under your knees for a little bit of cushion. So let's take the left leg out to the side, turning the toes either forward or slightly angling them out. We want to ensure that the right hip stays centered over the right knee, and that we don't allow the hips to begin drifting inward like Amy's showing, but keeping the thigh perpendicular to the floor. Now place the left hand on the thigh. Lift the navel up out of the lower belly and feel the tail drop so that your lower back is open. Inhale the right arm up and exhale over to the left. Inhale up, feel the navel lift a little higher, and then exhale over. One more. Inhale up, tail drops, navel lifts, exhale over. So now we're going to stay. Keep the lower belly firm, the navel lifting upward. And start to move the breath now into the right side body. Use the breath to expand, feel the ribs opening, side of your waist. And then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, release. Bring the left leg in. And switch to the other side. Take the right leg out. Toes pointed forward or angled slightly out. Now ensure that the left hip stays centered over the left knee. Place the right hand on the right leg. Draw the navel up, lift through the lower belly, open the lower back. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale over to the right. Inhale up, firming the lower belly, lifting a little more. Exhale over. Inhale up, and exhale over. So now we stay. Keep the lower belly firm, drawing up with the navel. Begin to use the breath to expand the left side body. Feel the waist lengthening. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the arm. We'll bring the right leg in. So we'll unfold the mat. And come to sit down. And we'll turn slightly to our left so that we can extend the right leg out, bend the left leg, and fold the foot towards the right inner thigh. So the right leg should be out about 45 degrees. So we'll do a little dynamic folding and twisting here. So we're going to inhale both arms up, and then exhale, twist to the right, and fold about halfway over the leg. And then inhale up and unwind. And do that again. Exhale, twist to your right, fold about halfway. Inhale up and unwind. One more. Exhale, twist, fold about halfway. Inhale up and unwind. So last one, we'll go down and stay. So exhale, turn to the right, fold all the way over. Find a comfortable place for the hands. They can be on the floor, around the foot, or on the leg. Let your chin drop in softly towards your throat so the back of your neck is long. And then just begin to smooth out the breath. As you relax deeper, think about the left side body dropping a little deeper into the fold. And then inhale, walk the hands in to come up. Good, so we'll switch sides. So turning slightly, extending the left leg out, bending the right knee and placing the sole of the foot on the left inner thigh. So we'll do that same dynamic twisting and folding. So inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, twist to the left, fold about halfway over. Inhale up and unwind. Again, exhale, twist, fold about halfway. Inhale up and unwind. So one more. Exhale, twist and fold. Inhale up, unwind. So now we go down to stay. So exhale, twist to the left, fold all the way over. Place the hands where they're comfortable, on the floor, on the leg, or around the foot. Again, tuck the chin softly inward so the back of your neck is long. And just smooth out the breath. As you release into the posture, think about your right side body dropping a little deeper. And then inhale, walk the hands in to come up. And so we're going to go back to the first side. The right leg extended out, and left leg folded in. All right, so let's inhale, both arms up. Exhale, turn to the right, fold all the way over the leg. Now we're going to take the right arm on the inside of the right leg and turn the palm up. Now you want the elbow to be inside of the leg, so this is going to be some of our leverage. So that may mean that the elbow needs to be in a little closer towards the groin, or you might be able to extend it out and even grab the arch of your right foot. Place the left hand in front. And as you inhale, just draw back with the palm and stretch off your waist. And then exhale, bend the left elbow, and we open up, twisting towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach overhead with the left arm. Exhale, bend the left elbow, and now using the right elbow as leverage, open up a little bit more. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, bend the elbow, heart turns towards the ceiling. One more time, inhale, reach, big opening on the left side body. Exhale, bend the elbow, open up. So now we're going to stay, and there's a few options with the left hand. You can reach overhead again towards your right toes. You can take the hand and cup the base of the skull and support the neck as you look up and open. Or some of you might actually be able to reach over and grab the outside of your right foot and begin rolling open. Smooth, steady breath. And then gently unwind and just fold over your right leg. Walk the hands in and come up. And just pause for a breath. And we'll do the other side. So switching, left leg out straight. Right leg bent. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, turn to the left, fold over the leg. I'll take the left hand on the inside of the leg, turning the palm up, and find the place where you can hook the elbow inside of the leg, maybe in closer. Maybe extend out further. Place the right hand on the floor in front of you, and as you pull back with your palm, inhale and stretch off your waist. And then exhale, bend your right elbow, open up. Inhale, reach the right arm overhead. Big bow on the right side body. Exhale, bend the elbow, turn the heart to the ceiling. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, bend the elbow, twist to your right. And one more. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, open up. So now again, the right arm can reach overhead. You can cup the back of the head and support the neck. Or possibly reach over and grab the outside of the left foot as you open up under the arm. And then gently we'll unwind and fold over the left leg. Walk the hands in and come up. So we'll turn forward again and stretch both legs out in front. So feel free to sit up on a folded blanket or two, or even create a little bit of bend in the knee. We'll kind of spiral the thighs in and draw the flesh of the buttocks back. Inhale, both arms up. Now both sides of the waist are really long. And exhale, fold out over the legs. And place the hands where they're comfortable, on the floor, around the feet, or on your legs. Take the chin softly in, and now smooth out the breath. As you inhale, walk your hands in to come up. And just place the hands on either side of your hips. Push into the palms, and as you inhale, just reach through the crown of your head. And exhale, release. And now, before we come down for relaxation, we're going to do a little bit of pranayama. So you may want to sit on a blanket or a bolster, any comfortable seated position. So we'll do a breath that is a cooling breath. We will inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nose. When we exhale, we'll do it also with alternate nostril breathing. So we'll block one nostril and then the other. This can also be done mentally if you're having any sinus issues or congestion. Just mentally feel the breath on one side and then the other. For the inhale, we'll be inhaling through the mouth, and there's two options. You can roll the tongue lengthwise and make like a straw that you're going to breathe through the center of the tongue. If rolling the tongue lengthwise isn't an option, roll the tongue back on itself. And it's like breathing in through two straws on either side of the mouth. So we'll just sit tall, close your eyes. And take a moment just to lengthen and expand the breath. And then we're going to breathe in through the mouth. So roll the tongue, breathe in. Then close the mouth. We're going to block the right nostril and breathe out through the left. Then in through the mouth. And out through the right nostril. In through the mouth. Out left. In through the mouth. Out right. Keep going. We're going to do 4 more breaths. And just allow the breath to adjust. Feel the body cool and balanced. And we'll get set up now for our relaxation. So grab whatever you need to be comfortable. You may want a blanket under your head or a rolled up blanket or bolster under your knees. Whatever you need to be comfortable so that the body can relax and soften. So just let the body settle. Feel the breath slowing down. Relax the jaw. Let the upper and lower rows of teeth slightly part. The tongue gets wide. Feel the scalp soften, the forehead, the arms open to earth. Just feel them pulling into earth, succumbing to gravity. Now bring your attention down into both thumbs and just sense the thumbs warm and healing. Awareness in the index fingers. Feel the same thing, a warmth, a healing energy. Middle fingers. The ring fingers. And the little fingers. Feel both legs completely open to earth. Gravity softening the whole body. Now bring your attention to the abdomen. And at the navel, imagine or sense that there is a ripple of relaxation. Just like when you drop a pebble into a still lake. Feel that ripple effect. An expansion of relaxation moving through the body, spreading in all directions, downward, backward, sideways, and upward. Now just observe how effortless the breath has become. Notice the body is completely relaxed and the breath is effortless. The more you relax, the more you'll observe that the breath will change. In time, you'll find that the chest doesn't move much, and there's just the slightest movement in the abdomen. Almost no movement at all in the chest, and the breath is isolated to the abdomen. Practicing this over time creates a feeling of lightness, of weightlessness. Awareness of the breath in the abdomen, and you feel more and more weightless. Mind empty. The body like the vast expanse of sky. So allow your awareness to drift back. Just find your breath and let it deepen. Slowly start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Move the hands and feet. Just rock the head softly from side to side. Stretch your arms overhead. Just take a nice full body stretch. And then bend your knees and roll to your right. Use your hands to help yourself up. And come into a comfortable seated position. Again, supporting your hips with either a blanket or a bolster. Just find a place where the spine can be tall, but the body can stay relaxed. Close the eyes. Just begin to visualize the mind like the surface of a still lake. Just feel and see the mind tranquil like the surface of a perfectly still lake. If thought arises, see it as a single ripple across the lake of the mind, and then see the lake return to a state of total tranquility. Just keep returning to the still lake of the mind. Now at the back of the head, approximately at the same height as your eyebrows, begin to visualize the full moon. See the full moon shining at the back of the head. And feel yourself letting go into the etheric, a bluish, soothing presence of the moon at the back of the head. Feel its presence imbuing you with the etheric qualities of the moon, healing mind, thought, emotion, and psyche. Just feel the moon's cooling rays flood the mind, and trickle down over the body. Feel the mind and body bathed in moonlight. Just sense it profoundly nurturing and expanding in your consciousness. Now see a bright ray of moonlight beam over the lake of the mind and out the point between the eyebrows. A ray of moonlight moves from the full moon at the back of the head and beams out the eyebrow center. See the lake of the mind shimmering with moonlight, and meditate on the beam magnetizing the third eye, moving out into the infinite. Just keep surrendering to moonlight, flooding the lake of the mind and shining out through that space between the eyebrows. Slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. As you become aware of the breath, just feel that the depth of the practice and its merits are sealed within you. As you slowly breathe in, visualize the breath rise through the right nostril. And as you exhale, see it descend through the left, then rise through the left, and descend through the right, then in through both, and out through both. Let your chin lower softly towards your chest. And slowly the eyes reopen. Bring the head back up. And take the arms, sweep up as you take a deep breath in. And then exhale the hands together into the heart. Namaste.